What the hell is going on in this series, man? What the hell is going on in this series? The Nuggets decided to just have another game 2 performance, maybe even worse. They lost by 45 points. And now the series is coming back on Sunday at noon for a game 7. What's going on, guys? Marky Sports here with you, man, and I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words at this point. I've never witnessed an NBA series that was so unbelievably confusing. The Minnesota Timberwolves won by 17 in game 1. Let me get these exact stats for you. I got them somewhere. Hold on. This is crazy though. Because this series has been it's funny because I said this is going to be an epic series. It's going to be classic. It's probably going to go 6 or 7. We're going to 7. But it hasn't gotten there nearly the way that I had thought or I think anybody thought. The Timberwolves won by 7 points in game 1 and then they beat us by 26 in game 2. And then we beat them by 27 in game 3. And then we beat them by 8 in game 4. And then we beat them by, what is it? Do the math, Mark. Come on now. 15 in game 5. And they beat us by 45 in game 6. I mean, how does that even happen? How does that even happen? Now, I get it. When the starters went out, it was like a 29, 30-point game, whatever. I mean, but it's a blowout's a blowout. Now, one thing I think is extremely important for you guys to understand, for sports fans in general to understand, and it's so hard because when you lose by 45, immediately you're like, there's no hope. But if you lose by 45 or you lose by 1, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. In fact, data shows that teams that get blown out respond better in the following game. But here's the thing that kind of makes me a little bit nervous and worried. First of all, it's everything in one, all the marbles, in one game, which quite frankly, I'm actually excited about because this series has been fucking exhausting, for lack of better words. It really has been. But why Minnesota is a frustrating team to play, especially for the Nuggets, because they match up super well with us. It almost makes it so that we have to hit our threes. Like we have to, because if we're not hitting threes, Minnesota is not going to change anything that they want. They're going to clog up the paint and they're going to make it extremely difficult to get buckets. Now, are the Nuggets going to shoot historically bad from 3 every single night? No. But that's kind of what worries you, right? We were 7 of 36 from 3-pointers tonight, and we were 30% overall from field goals. We even were shitty on free throws at 78%. So it was terrible, right? And you make the argument, hey, instead of 20%, if you shot 30%, maybe it's a different game. I mean, maybe. But that's the thing you worry about. So it's like game 7, it's for all the marbles, but how is this team gonna hit their outside shots? And it's it's scary, man. And it's not like Minnesota had this unbelievable game. I mean, they shot 47%, and now it was closer to about 40 before like the bench came in and they couldn't miss. They shot 37.5% from 3. So it wasn't anything wild. But the Nuggets were abysmal. Abysmal. And I hated the body language. I hated the way it seemed like they quit. We know what happened last time it seemed like they quit. But anyways, man, on to game 7. There's really not much else to say about this game other than the fact that it's just shocking. Constantly shocking. I had a feeling going into the game that there was probably going to be game 7. It was tough for me to think of a scenario where Minnesota would lose three home games. But I certainly did not what do you think, Ace? What do you think, bro? Ace don't care. I wish I lived his life, to be honest with you, because he does not care. I just didn't see a blowout. I didn't see a blowout really in either direction. And what I mean by blowout, like 15 plus points, certainly not 45. But I really thought this was going to be one of those like grinded out, exciting games. But I thought the Minnesota crowd would be helpful. But this was terrible. This was terrible. But anyways, guys, I mean, let's not try to fret. Let's not try to fret. First, if we get, as fans, we get 2 full days off to just chill, hang out with our families, fix our home lives that the NBA and the NHL have probably ruined the last few nights. The players get a couple nights to just chill out, and we're gonna have a chance at a game seven, and it's gonna be exciting, and it's gonna be nerve wracking, and it's crazy because it's like, man, you know, one night you're thinking, oh, we figured this team out, and when we figure teams out and we play our style of basketball, nobody can beat us. But it's crazy how when we get forced out of that style of play, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, especially against this team. So yeah, yeah. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Where's your heads at? I don't want no emotional responses. Let's try to take a little step back and chill. But where's your head at? Um, you excited about Game Seven? Are you nervous? You think we're gonna win? You think we're gonna pull it off? We'll see. I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. I think I think we made a mistake as a fan base, and maybe the teams are like thinking, "Oh, who would you rather play in the Western Conference Finals, like the Mavs or the Thunder?" Because I think both teams we could beat, but we forgot about this one. So hopefully that'll be a relevant conversation one day. But on to Game Seven, and potential for two Game Sevens on Sunday from the Avs and the Nuggets. So say what you want, that would be epic, and if both teams win, that would be like arguably one of the greatest nights in Denver sports history. But that is a long way out, and a lot has to happen till then. So, all right, guys, my high salute to you guys all. Peace out. Take it easy. All right, don't fret. Just pretend like the Nuggets lost by 10, because at the end of the day, the same exact thing does not matter. So, peace out, everybody. Y'all have a good one.